And here he is. Questions for Gordon? Start with Sherrod Blakely.
Hey, Gordon, just right off the bat, just how are you feeling? And just you've been down this road before where you've had to deal with injuries. How do you deal with this one, which comes at a time when obviously you're playing the best basketball that we've seen since you've been here as a Celtic?
Yeah, I mean, it's definitely gutting. It sucks. There's nothing else to say about that. So it's definitely frustrating. Doesn't feel great at the moment. Just try to get better as soon as I can.
Abby Chin.
Gordon, I'm sorry. Did you know immediately? I mean, you felt it and walked right off the court, and then just what are trainers and the staff telling you as far as your timeline and rehab and things like that?
I knew right away. I heard it and felt it and knew it wasn't just your casual, rolled ankle. I mean, it immediately, it was swollen by the time I was leaving the court. So I knew it was definitely worse than normal. As far as timeline, it's kind of up in the air. I think it's kind of just how my body responds to the rehab and all that stuff. So it's hard to say. I mean, no one knows really.
John Corrales.
Gordon, are there any advantages to being in this bubble environment as far as the rehab goes, where things might be in one place, you don't have to get on a plane? Is there anything in this situation that's unique to the situation that might aid in the treatment?
I mean, not really. I mean, I think it's the same doing treatment here as it would be anywhere else. Maybe I could use some Disney magic, help me get better. Other than that, I mean, it's the same.
Tim Bontemps.
Gordon, obviously you have some other personal family stuff that you're waiting on also. Is this injury impact at all when you would potentially decide to go home, or is it kind of two separate things still?
I mean, I think it's two separate things, but it's something that I'm taking a look at, and I mean, it's just very unfortunate that it's the timing of the whole deal. And so I think just try to take it day by day, and we're looking at scheduling for the baby and all that stuff. So it's taking it day by day.
And you obviously mentioned it's frustrating. Totally understand that. But what was kind of going through your mind as you were watching the game yesterday, after all the work you guys have put in to obviously get down here and go through all the stuff to then be able to play in the playoffs and have to sit and watch that?
I mean, happy that we played well. I think the nice thing about our team is that we have a lot of talent, a lot of guys that can pick up the slack. So that's definitely a plus. Happy to see us playing well. I think we were playing our best basketball heading into this, and so hopefully we can continue that.
Question in person, Gary Washburn.
Gordon, how do you stay away from the here we go again in terms of the injury, the broken hand, and Wilson? How do you keep yourself motivated and up that there's a light at the end of the tunnel?
Yeah, it's hard. It's hard not to get into that. I think teammates, family, mentors, having good people around you, I think helps with all that, certainly. So, like I said, I think just try to take it day by day, honestly, and just try to attack the rehab. Definitely been here before, so I know how to do that.
Chris Ryan.
Yeah, Gordon, along those lines, there's obviously the physical aspect of it, but how challenging from the mental perspective of not going down that rabbit hole of why and what ifs and so forth? Is that in some ways, is that as challenging as the physical piece?
Mental side of rehab is by far more difficult. than the physical side of rehab. I think it just is. There's a lot of time when you're alone. There's a lot of time when you're contemplating. There's a lot of time to think, and so the mental side's the hardest part. I think having good people around you is very key. It's very important, and I definitely have that.
All right, we'll wrap it up right there. Thanks, Gordon. All right, no availability for us in the morning. Our next availability will be Coach Stevens pregame tomorrow. Talk to you then.